Hello everybody, Groundback here. I brought Atlas and Convex with me because I wanted to show them the new Dino support that was reviewed a few days ago that I absolutely hate.
Hello.
I hate it a
Wow,
lot.
my timing's impeccable.
I mean, honestly, this is one of the better timings you've had, Convex. At least you're not saying action like 8 seconds of the video.
Okay, but like, this time it wasn't on purpose.
Whatever, let's just get this over with. So, I think it was like 4 different cards revealed. Like, I think like 2 monsters and 2 spells, or it might have been 5. The point is, I'm just gonna warn you 2 right now. These are bad. Like, really bad.
Get to it.
Alright.
Common Dinosaur L.
Alright, so, I retrained of King Rex. 1600 attack, 1200 defense, level 6, Earth Dinosaur Monster.
Wait, hold on. I'm already confused. Level 6? I have a twin-headed King Rex. It's level 4.
Yeah, I know! Like, that was like the first sign that, like, something was weird. With the last dinosaur support they had, they retrained a lot of stuff to level 6, and they're trying to make that, like, the strategy with dinosaurs now.
So, okay.
Yeah. And its effects.
Level 6, so, okay, before we even get to its effect, level 6 for dinosaurs is not the worst. It's not the best. It's interesting. It looks like it can combo pretty well with Petite Pteranodon. 1600 attack for a level 6 is terrible stats. In my opinion, for a level 6, I think they should have boosted it to 3000.
Yeah.
Because then it would have been in line with Superconductor Tyranno.
Yeah, admittedly, this one isn't that bad. This might be the best of all of them. And, like...
Well, if this is the best out of all of them, and it's a level 6, it does give the idea to start running Volcasaurus and Freezodon.
Huh. Didn't think about it that way. Maybe. But, like, the first...
also, that other Evolozone.
Yeah, Evolozone, whatever, however you say it.
Yeah, there's they released a third one, level 6. I can't remember on hand what its name is. I have it somewhere. But it's also not Dolka, so it's arguably the worst.
No, the Convex makes it the best.
Fuck Dolka. I fucking hate Dolka.
Brain damage Dolka.
Brain damage Dolka, exactly.
Right. So its effects.
Convex, your reaction to the name Dolka is the reason why I run 2 in my deck.
Based. Yeah, it has 2 effects. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. So there's like a Cyber Dragon effect, which I guess it's fine for level 6.
Wait, hold on. Repeat that?
If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand.
Oh, hello, Cyber Dragon. When did you become a dinosaur?
Yeah, exactly. But the second one kind of makes it sort of weird. If this card is no more special summon, you could target 1 monster on the field with attack lower than the total attack of all of your dinosaur monsters you control. Destroy it. Which, yeah, that sounds good for like a dinosaur effect, but you're wanting to summon this thing when it's like the only thing on the field, so you can't really destroy any of the babies, because it needs to be on the field, you know, in order to destroy them.
Okay. Well...
Yeah.
Well, I can see what they're going for here. So, the general idea is that, from what I understand, this is... Okay, no, this is targeted destruction. Well, actually, this could work with the babies, actually.
I mean, yeah, potentially.
Yeah, I'd imagine you just get something else to special summon this out.
Yeah, like it's level 6, so it still makes it kind of, hard.
So, So here's what I'm thinking that what they were trying to go with. So you would use one of your petites or one of the fossil spell cards. Get this thing out on the field. Target one of your babies, destroy it, and then you get to special summon something like Ultimate Conductor or yeah, just some, or maybe another level 6 monster. Go into a rank 6 Xyz, or maybe uh, that new dinosaur synchro that kind of looks like Trishula a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like,
'Cause I think that
I
thing
guess you're saying
does.
this like some like fancy combo lines. It's like a combo extender almost.
Yeah, I pretty much I see this thing as like a very faint combo extender, borderline on niche, but it could be good in certain scenarios. Like, let's say you really need a Volcasaurus, or you really need a Freezodon, or that Evolozar, um, and you already used up the other material, any other material that you could have used. Well, you could just use this thing.
yeah. So all of those are
So,
fair.
so, so it gives some power to the rank 6 engine, but that also doesn't mean that the rank 6 engine is that good to begin with for dinosaurs.
Yeah. So like, it also like goes in line with what they released last time. So like, having more support for the higher levels. That's pretty good. Like, I can see what they're going for. Not sure if it's like the best thing, but I can at least see the attempt. You two are not
Yeah,
prepared for the
my
next thing. You are not prepared for
my
what's
only
behind.
my only gripe my only gripe with this card is not the level or the attribute. It's the stats. If the stats were higher, I think maybe this thing could get away with like a one-off. But at least for me personally, I don't know. This seems more like a side deck card at best.
Yeah. Oh boy, the next one. Oh boy, the next one. It's also like a retrain of King Rex, but bigger. But you guys are
What?
not prepared for how
Like there are
bad this
two.
is.
Like there are two
Alright, so.
retrains of Rex.
Yeah, so the
Whoa.
Rex King, or King Rex the Dragon King. A level 9 Earth dinosaur with 3200 attack, 1200 defense. So, any thoughts so far? Or do you want me to like get to the effects right away for this level 9 monster?
Okay. Why level 9?
It looks cool.
Yeah, that's true. It looks cool. And,
Why?
that's a
So
great
here's my
question.
question. Here's my question. Why level 9? Because like it literally doesn't have access to any of the rank 10s or rank 12s. This just doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it's just like Ultimate Conductor
Um,
Tyranno, where it's such a good main deck boss monster. It's going to be the main win condition. What do you think, Convex?
I highly doubt that, given UTC exists.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Or
read
not
its effect.
UTC, UCT, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno.
Yep. Alright, let's see what its effect is. Alright, 2 effects. When this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can make this card gain a second attack during the battle phase. And once per turn, except the turn this card was summoned, you can target up to 2 monsters your opponent controls, destroy them.
Okay. Targeted removal. Well, hold on. Targeted removal, and then if it attacks, it gains up to 2 attacks a turn. I could see this being pretty beneficial. Let's say your opponent has something annoying on the field, right? Like it can't be destroyed by battle once per turn. You can attack this card. Your opponent takes that battle damage, stays on the field, attack it again, and then it's destroyed.
No, it needs to destroy like a monster by battle first
Yeah.
before having a second attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, this card
Well,
can't
I
use its
mean-
like what's it called? Removal on the turn it summon. If it was like what's it called, like Ryza, like if it was like Ryza and like it was able to destroy 2 cards like on summon, then it would actually be really good.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Yeah,
You need to wait.
I'm admittedly, I'm grasping at straws
Yeah. Like,
too.
yeah, like, this is a level 9, so normally you need to, like, tribute. So, like, the only real way you're getting this thing out is if you, like, use Petite Pteranodon. But even then, why would you ever use this thing over Ultimate Conductor Tyranno?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that isn't the only way to get it out. You could also use one of the evolution pills,
Oh, yeah,
like
that's right.
pretty easily.
I forgot there's more than one evolution pill.
Yeah, but this thing isn't surviving more than a turn, and it's not really getting any value until its second turn
Yeah,
on the field.
you raise absolutely a good point, because ultimately when we're looking at a dinosaur support that comes out, right? We always have to ask ourselves two questions. One, is this thing as strong as Ultimate Conductor Tyranno? And if the answer to that question is no, then we have to ask ourselves the other question, is this card even worth playing?
You know,
That
and
is
it's
a
like
good
even
question.
like let's say like this card does destroy stuff on summon, like it's not. It doesn't really solve any of the issues that Dinosaur has as a deck right now, which is it's over reliant on Misk.
Yeah, that is. Well, I can kind of understand Dinosaur's over reliance on Miscellaneousaurus, simply because it is that good of a card.
But it's like it just kind of really hinders that being consistent.
Yeah, it's. And especially with that awkward rank, not level 9. Are there even any
Yeah.
good rank 9 exes?
Well, there used to be this card called True King about Calamities, but Virtual kind of like messed it up for everybody.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Well, if True Kings wasn't banned, then I could see this thing being a 2-off just based on the ability for True King lockdown. But
Yeah, like
yeah,
There's other cards that can do that. It would just be used for its rank, and there's other like cards that can also be used to search out stuff in the combo
that is true. That is true.
while listing.
yeah, like theoretically, yeah, you could get this thing special from the deck, but could you imagine drawing one of these, even if you only played it as a one of?
It would be a brick.
Yeah.
It would absolutely be a brick.
Yeah, it's this is the most disappointing thing here. But also, we have an Xyz monster, based off that
An Xyz monster?
based off that level rank 3 that came out when the Zexal era first started.
Wait.
That thing looks goofy.
Belly
Wait,
button.
hold
beam.
on. Can you open a
It's not.
Can you open a tab?
Hmm?
Can you click on the card and open a tab so that way I can see it a little better? I actually want to see
Yeah, we
its
need to
art.
get a better look. What the heck is that?
Okay, it's kind of cool looking. I'll say that.
What is?
It definitely looks.
Its entire stomach area is egg shaped.
It's.
Like it doesn't look as bad, but
It definitely screams Japan.
For a second, I thought the thing
I
didn't
think
have
this
an
is
arm.
just a case of Konami just being like, okay, we're gonna design a dinosaur. All right, let's put some fucking flames on it, and just what if we made its entire torso a mouth cannon, and we also just put some mechanical shit on it because we're Konami and everything has to be robots.
Mm.
And then, oh yeah, let's just give it a fire mohawk that also goes down its back and body.
So, do you guys think this
And
is going
let's
to be
just
good?
remove the tail as well.
You can barely even see
No,
the
So,
tail. It looks
not at
transparent.
all.
jokes aside, my initial thoughts are rank 4 is interesting for dinosaurs because there are a lot of rank 4 dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I do. I always like try to use like most VXC's monsters because like it is just so natural, like fits so naturally in dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, and especially with Master Rule 4 being dead in the ground, thank God. We can go back to the era of just synchro masturbation and exes spam.
I've never heard
Um,
anyone describe it as synchro masturbation.
I think I like it.
oh yeah,
Really.
I got that from Rada Rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, okay. That explains so much.
Mm.
Um, little curious about one thing regarding this card.
Yeah.
The stats. That, it's not bad for a rank 4. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Did I
It's
see
also
anything
interesting
happen? Let
that
me go
it's like
back
a
here.
fire attribute.
Well, I would have remarked on the fire attribute. However, we also have the Drac archetype.
Oh my gosh!
Alright.
Besides that, like that one card that's used in the dinosaur deck, that archetype is ass.
Alright.
Oh
So,
yeah, absolutely. Well, to be fair, the Evlozar archetype is also mainly composed of fire.
yeah. But you know, like all the good fire
Mm.
types have like 200 defense
And that
exactly.
archetype is also another not good one.
Actually, I think some of the newer dinosaur support, like the other
Jeez.
wave they talked about, does have some fire monsters that like with 200 defense.
I think they're both fire monsters. Do you guys want to take a look at those also?
We can take a look at it afterwards. But like before you read the
Yeah.
effect, do you think it's gonna be good or bad?
I think it's going to be niche. I think it's going to be a niche card.
Alright, only one way to find out. Okay, so 2 level 4 monsters, so generic. 2 effects. When your dinosaur monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can detach 1 material from this card, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent, then this card gains 1,000 attack. If this exceeds someone's card is destroyed, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy it, and if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent.
Oh wow, it's actually way better than I thought it was going to be.
What do you think, Convex?
Oh my gosh, that is something that would be good in 2004.
Okay, that is not a bad effect at all.
But like,
So
why would you do this instead of like anything else?
okay, but here's the thing, Convex. You inflict 1 stack of life point damage, and then you gain 1,000 attack on top of the 2,200. So you're literally already just 100 shy of being as strong as UCT.
Yeah, but UCT can attack multiple targets, has the thing where it puts every card face down, and all
And
that. This
also,
card
when this
is
card is
big.
destroyed, instant removal from the instant 1 card removal from the field. So if your opponent has any annoying spell cards, any trap cards, you might be well, maybe. I don't know if people run traps anymore.
Okay.
You can also remove a problematic monster on the field. And then, Groundback, can you scroll over just a little bit?
Uh,
Sorry, my screen was zoomed in. My bad.
oh.
And then you get to inflict another stack when you destroy that card. So just by this thing hitting the field, you're already hitting the opponent for 2,000 damage, and you're making this thing into a 3,200 beater.
Okay,
Yeah.
2,000 damage is nice and all, but you get so much more value off of like literally every other main staple 4 card or 4 rank XC. It's just does not do enough, and you have no reason to run it. Everything's so much.
So, okay, let me ask you this. What rank 4 XZs do you know are being run in dinosaurs?
Evolvosaur, Dolka, and Wagia, Abyss
Dweller.
Dweller. That one exceeds where you can like
Wagia.
either like draw 2 cards, like double the attack of one of your monsters, or like Monster Born sending from the graveyard. Some like decks run like the Utopia stuff, like Utopia with the lightning and like Utopia double, etc.
So the point
And
I
if
was
you
gonna
really
make, the point I was gonna make with this card is that this is the first decent rank 4 dinosaur Xyz monster we have. Not dragon, dinosaur. So this
Wait.
card can actually combo pretty well with some dinosaur effects. And if you want to go into a little more detail about just being an XZ's card, this card gets a massive boon from Volcasaurus and Freezodon also. Freezodon actually can replenish this thing's overlay.
Materials?
Yeah, this thing can replenish this thing's materials. So basically, every turn, well, I wouldn't say every turn. So basically, every turn, you get to pop a card on the field, and then inflict 1,000 damage on your opponent.
Yeah, but to be
Okay,
fair, like
that's-
life points for the most part are basically worthless. As long as you have like 1 life point, you can still like pretty much win any game.
And if
Well,
you
I'm not
really
saying,
want burn damage,
I'm not saying it's a good use. I'm saying that it has utility. Like I said, I knew this card was going to be niche. This is a pretty niche card. But it's also not necessarily bad either, given the fact that it's a dinosaur monster, so it can actually combo well with other dinosaur cards.
By the way, both of this like guys' effects are hard once per turns, so you could even like use like the burn effect for like an FTK.
Like I feel like if you really want like burn or something like that so bad, you like run Gaga Cowboy or
Well, they're
something
not
like
Gaga
that.
Cowboy. There's that one like synchro that's at like a level that summons like 1,000,000 tokens, and that's basically like the whole thing like Scrap Raptor FTK, where it just like burns you in 8,000.
Or you guys could just run Volcanics.
You know what? That is fair. Why would you ever run any deck that isn't Volcanics? Like really, what the heck is wrong with you?
And listen, my entire Volcanic deck is filled with nothing but Volcanic counter, because there's nothing more terrifying than taking an inconspicuous card in the graveyard and turning it into a Deadly Magic Cylinders.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Alright, so this next one's probably going to be the best on here. It's either this one or the King Rex.
It's a spell card, so it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, and this one, I'm just going to call it right now, Atlas, you're going to absolutely love this card and adore it. Convex,
Okay.
Convex, I actually think you're probably going to like it more at the end of the day. But we'll see. Alright,
Also, I
Okay.
just noticed something about the Xyz monster.
yeah.
Its translated name has Grenosaurus in it, and Grenosaurus is another rank 4 Xyz dinosaur monster that is also fire attribute.
Yeah, that's what this is a retrain of.
Oh, okay.
I just noticed that this thing has mega head cannon in it.
That's magic head cannon.
Oh, I thought it's magic head cannon.
I mean, I don't blame you for assuming it said mecha. Like, I think everyone would have assumed that. But no, it's magic. It's a magic dinosaur. That isn't metal. It's
It's magic as well. It's meant this dinosaur can magically make all of your head cannons real.
yeah. No,
I
he
was
does the
gonna
opposite.
I was gonna say
fixes
this
them.
dinosaur. I was gonna say maybe they're implying this dinosaur can give some magical head.
Yep.
All right, moving on. All right, this one's called
Maybe that's
Jurassic
part of the
Power.
head cannon.
Jurassic Power. So you can only use the third effect of this card's name once per turn. Dinosaur monsters you control gain 300 attack. You can normal summon.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I know
It's
it's
all
busted.
Jurassic. Man, does this card make Jurassic World obsolete?
Well, you see, it would, but it's a continuous spell, not a field spell, so you can use both of them. The monsters lose 500 attack, and your dinosaurs gain 300 attack. It's broken. That's like an 800 difference.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, 800 difference. Ah.
Okay, trust me, it gets
And this
significantly more
card-
That's
interesting.
crazy.
Yeah, it gets significantly more interesting with the other two effects. You can normal summon
Okay.
level 5 or higher dinosaur monsters without attributing. So I guess that's the whole thing with that level
Okay,
9 they
so
had.
this is automatically the best spell card dinosaurs have.
Oh, you're gonna love it even more with the third effect. You could send one dinosaur from your hand or face up to the field or graveyard. Add one dinosaur with exactly 1200 defense from your deck to the hand. The only ones that actually matter is Doodle Beast Tyranno and
Yeah,
Dogoran the Mad Flame Kaiju.
Yeah, this
Okay,
card
so,
is
wait a
actually
minute,
really good.
So, wait a minute. So this card basically allows you to take. So we have a Dogoran searcher now.
Yeah, pretty much. You can search for
A
Kaijus now.
Dogoran and Doodle Beast.
Um,
So this card is actually really strong because it also allows you to do baby combos.
that is true. It also does. Well, actually, no. I would say.
Yeah, it doesn't, because it sends the dinosaur, it doesn't destroy it.
But I'm
No,
sure
but
sending could probably.
hold on here. There is one thing we're not taking into consideration. This card could be really good for setting up Soul Eating Oviraptor's effect. I think. Groundback, can you open up a picture of Soul Eating Oviraptor?
No, I already know its effect by heart. I've used it for years now. Oviraptor, regardless if it's normal or special summon, it can search literally any dinosaur, regardless of level. So Oviraptor can very well search any high level dinosaur if it wanted to, and you can very easily special summon it with the babies.
So doesn't it have a graveyard effect, or is that miscellaneous?
Miscellaneous has a graveyard effect. Oviraptor has an effect where
that's who I was thinking of. So this card already can set up miscellaneous's effects, which Convex, I don't even think I need to go into how good that card is, and it searches Dogoran.
Personally, I actually think it's better to use to send something like Giant Rex to the graveyard, since Giant Rex really wants to get banished by either Evolution Pill or UCT.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Giant Rex, you can also search Giant Rex with this card as well. This is like the full list of cards you can search. But as you can tell, there's only two that actually mean anything. Doodle Beast Tyranno and Dogoran.
Yeah, so this card's actually really strong.
What is Doodle Beast?
It's a new archetype that was released last year. It's 3 cards so far. There's Doodle Beast Stegosaur, which basically acts like Cyber Dragon. You can special summon it. And then it searches out the trap that you can then you have to discard. The trap, basically you banish it from the graveyard and you can search any high level dinosaur you want. And then Tyranno has the effect where during your opponent's turn you can tribute any of your dinosaur monsters, tribute summon it, and then you can destroy any card on the opponent's field. And if you specifically tribute a Doodle Beast, it burns the opponent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's actually pretty good at giving like dinosaurs more like stuff to do and like more summons as well as like more interaction on your opponent's turn. So theoretically, let's say you try like putting all of the monsters face down with Ultra Conductor, they negate it. You can immediately tribute the Ultimate Tyranno with like Doodle Beast Tyranno, and then the effect still goes off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay.
So yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
so
pretty
this
good
card
card
is
for randoms.
yeah, this card is really strong. That I can already tell the people who play Jurassic World are popping off because yeah, let's let's boost our dinosaurs even more.
Yeah.
Um, but
the only problem I had is the
and
fact that
that's even if some people play Jurassic World.
everyone,
Um,
the people definitely
Do you still play
they
Jurassic
still
World
play
on
Jurassic
that one?
World. Like no one plays dinosaurs without playing the field spell because the field spell is like
Ah.
crazy good even like in the modern day.
wait, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
What about that Lost World field spell from Dino Masher?
Oh wait, I got the two confused. Sorry. I mean Lost World. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. The rebroken one.
Yep. Lost World
Yeah,
basically does the
because
same thing as Jurassic
even
World.
I run that one.
Yeah, everyone runs Lost World. Like that pretty much like sets up like half your combos.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
my homies in
Um.
the hood run Lost
Yeah, so the only problem I really have with this one is just that it sends instead of destroys. But even then, I think trading one of the dinosaurs in your hand to just search a kaiju is definitely worth it. Like I think that actually is a fair trade, regardless of what you have to send.
And let's be honest here. Who in their right mind wouldn't send a miscellaneous source? Because not only are you getting a kaiju in your hand to promptly kaiju your opponent, you're also setting up the graveyard with miscellaneous.
Yeah,
So it's a win either way.
yeah. The only reason why you wouldn't want to is because like Mystic Effect in the hand, which basically like it's basically a hand trap, which means all of your dinosaurs are unaffected by the activated effects of your opponent. But even then, like it might be worth it depending on what happens. Just pray you don't get Nibiru'd.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
believe there's one more. I know Alex is gonna like this one. I honestly don't know about Convex, and I think it's decent, but I don't think it's actually going to be used in dinosaur cards. It's another evolution pill.
Okay.
Transcendual
Yes, thanks for being
evolution
more
pill beta.
constructions.
All right. You can
So
only. Oh yeah,
first
Alex.
problem is already so the first problem I already see is that it's a normal spell.
Yeah. All the pills
Which
are normal spells, unfortunately. All right.
well, actually, that might not be a problem. Let me pull out my dinosaur deck real quick.
All right. So Convex, are you gonna guess this is gonna be good or bad?
I'm guessing it's gonna be okay. I'll be
Alright.
fine.
Albus, do you want me to read it, or
I
do you
don't
want
think
us
it's
to
gonna
wait for you
be-
to get your deck out?
Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Alright. You can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn. Tribute 2 monsters from your hand or field, including at least one dinosaur monster. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn after this card resolves. This deck for dragon, dinosaur, sea serpent, and worm monsters. Also, special summon one level 5 or higher dinosaur monster from the deck or extra deck with attack higher than the tributed monster's total attack.
That's
What does
it.
this even really accomplish?
Yeah, that's it. That's literally it.
It seems fine. It seems okay. It just gets a
So this
Five
is
or higher
just the
done.
most arbitrary way to get ultimate conductor on the field.
Yeah. Like, I don't really know
Yeah,
what
it's
you would
just the
summon
other pills,
from
but
the
worse.
extra deck.
Because, like, let's be honest here, we already all acknowledge that unless you're running rank 6, you're not going to be getting out that Earth King Rex retrain let alone the rank 9. So,
Yeah. This really is just Evolution Pill, but worse. It's called Evolution Pill Beta. They knew what they were doing when they made this.
I mean, to be fair, this could be an interesting way to get out Overtext Quaddalus, but
Yeah, and there's like
Yeah. And legitimately being able to
it's like,
tribute two monsters from your hand or field to reduce
if
like the
you
baby.
were to even then, if you were to want to get out Overtext Quaddalus, there's a 100 easier ways to do that.
mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at it right now, and one of them is literally called Big Evolution Pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's just
Or I don't know, the babies could be, or Petite Pteranodon could be a good way.
yeah, or Animador
I
Archosaurus,
will
which
say being
searches
able to
double
tribute
evolution
two
pill.
monsters from your hand and stuff like that might be a good way to like
Yeah, and that's the other thing.
activate the baby's effects.
Yeah, so like if this thing destroyed the babies instead of like tributing, then maybe I would say, okay, this is okay. But like, also figured out the problem is that like with dinosaur decks, especially once like you get to like more competitive ones, pretty much everything they want to summon from the extra deck isn't actually a dinosaur. You want to summon like high level synchros, Xyz, or like Link 4s. And Access Code ain't a dinosaur, bud.
Yeah,
Like if you like
I
put your hand and
just don't
squint, he kind of
even-
looks like one.
I don't see the use of this card.
Yeah.
I think this is
Yeah.
I think this is a bad card. I think this is one of the bad cards.
Yeah. There's only one thing I can think of for why you would want to use this. One is if I forget the new synchro they revealed, like the level 12 synchro. I forget if that's worth it. But more importantly, the only way I can see this being used is if you're really scared of Animador and bricking, and you're scared of like drawing like both of your double evolution pills. So you put a 1-up in there just so that Animador always has something to search. You can always pop a baby if you need it. But even then, like that sounds really niche and doesn't really sound like it's worth it.
It doesn't sound worth it at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Truly,
Yeah,
this card is fake.
like dinosaurs needed another brick.
Yeah. Like this, I feel like this one out of all of them had the most potential as well.
I mean,
Yeah.
it caught my attention the moment you said evolution pill, but then I hear its effect and
Yeah.
Like-
it's bad.
Again, if it was able to destroy two monsters and it didn't give you that restriction that you needed to only special summon like dinosaurs, dragons, and stuff in the extra deck, then I think this card would actually be pretty good and like it would be like what dinosaurs need because it would make them less reliant on Misk.
Yeah, well, you still kind of start from the whole breaking thing, but yeah, like, this would be pretty good. And at the very least, can you also summon reptiles? Like dinosaur, like dragon, sea serpent, worm? You can't even bother to summon reptiles as well? Like, you're not going to summon it, but at least have all the reptilian or types.
Yeah.
Looks like dinosaur reptile deck is just gonna have to rely on Snake Rain.
Yeah, like, if you want to use, like, the,
Oh, gosh.
not the Evolvosaurs, but, like, the Evoltiles. The Evoltiles, so, like, they come from. If you want to use an Evol tech, sorry, you can't summon, like, reptiles with this.
Yeah.
Also,
Although-
this is unrelated, but I will admit this with no shame. I am one of the people who still use the Skull Layer and Tyranno Infinity combo.
Wait.
Alright.
So, Skull Layer's effect is this. It is a continuous trap, and its effect reads, remove from play any number of monster cards in your graveyard to destroy one face-up monster on the field whose level is equal to the number of cards you removed from play. Tyranno Infinity's effect is the original attack of this card is the number of your banished dinosaur-type monsters times 100.
Oh, I remember now. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Like,
I
that's
still
lost
use that.
simultaneous sensor.
I use that with pride.
Boom, like no, Tyranno Infinity with Jurassic Power, it gets an extra 300 attack.
And plus with UTC basically banishing everything, everywhere, all the time, always, that's it's a pretty fun combo. And I think the highest I've ever got Tyranno Infinity, at least in a like a little like practice round, just to try it. I think I got him close to like 10k attack.
Well,
Wow.
either way, that is it. So, these are the 5 cards. What are your guys' overall thoughts on them? Atlas, you can go first.
Most of them were bad or mediocre. Oh.
You're not Atlas. You're not Atlas.
Oh.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, this is Groundback's video. You have to listen to Groundback always.
Atlas, you did not just fucking suggest I listen to Groundback. Just
I said it.
never again.
I said it with sarcasm. In my opinion, I think all of these cards are niche.
Except for maybe this one.
I think the only good card is Jurassic Power. I think all of these other cards have something that can do better than what these cards do for what they require.
Mm-hmm.
The Xyz card is interesting, but beyond that, there is nothing else to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically feel the same. There's
The
one good
level
card and
9
everything else is mediocre.
the level 9 card is bad, laughably. The level 6 card is interesting, but I really cannot see it being anything other than a one-off in an extra deck. Maybe there's some combo I'm just not thinking about, but the only reason why I would run this thing is for its rank. For its rank, and that is it. Its stats are pathetic. Its effects are not that interesting.
Yeah.
It's just not good, and that evolution pill retrain is terrible.
Oh gosh, yeah. I basically
It
feel the same way.
It is,
Although I
it
think
is-
most of the cards are kind of bad, and like there's like one good one that like is gonna maybe see play.
Yeah,
Even then, I'm not totally sure.
I'm not even sure if it will.
I mean, I could see Jurassic Power being an assist to the kaiju engine for dinosaurs. But at the same time, to my knowledge, Interrupted Kaiju Slumber is back at 3.
Oh,
So
shit, I forgot about that. It is. Which one would you rather use?
I would rather use Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, so that way I can drop a Gamma Seal on my opponent.
Yeah, and you don't have to like send a dinosaur in your hand just to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Oof. Okay. Yeah. Well. Huh.
So, you guys made the discussion way more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just gonna be like a video just me shitting on these for like 5 minutes. But like, you guys actually brought up some good points.
So
Yeah.
what's the deal with these other dinosaur cards that came out? I did not see these. Can you show them to me?
Sure, I'll show you them like real quick. After this. So like, I'm not gonna bother telling you guys to describe. Like, I don't do videos like these often. I'll just thank you, I guess, and thank you to Atlas and Convex.
We can
for joining
assure
me.
you that Rex Raptor
Wait,
will not be raging forth.
wait, I thought we were going to put this in the video.
I already did a video for the other support, so we'll just show you that like outside.
Oh, come on. Have some fun.
I think the video's already gone long enough. So I'll see you guys later. I don't know what I'm doing next. Goodbye.